Yeah, I found you guys. I saw your interview with Common Grounds. Those are my homies.
Yeah, no, I found I don't know. I'm trying to think how I found out about Common Grounds. Actually, my friend Sam was I guess they interviewed. She did like stuff for college, and I somehow came across them, or she shot them over to me, and I was like, I gotta do these guys, and they were definitely fun, interesting, and
Yeah, yeah.
a
They have
blast
a,
to have on.
they have a cool story.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally, totally. And I found out about you, like, I didn't realize it until, like, I watched the video on, I think it was, like, BVTV, and I was
Right.
like, oh, I already know about this guy, so
Yeah.
I was already
Thank
pumped already. So, one, how's it going, guys? My name is Brandon. Welcome to Audio Addiction, and, our guest can say his name and what he does.
My name is Zach Van Dyck, and I'm a pop singer, and I am from Sacramento, California. How's
Aw-
everyone?
Awesome. So my first question, Zach, is how did you start out? Why did you choose going the solo route as opposed to maybe, doing a band thing?
Uh, well, in high school, I did a band thing, and I was in like a punk band in high school with some friends, and I started that out, and it was fun. It was like my first experience in the music scene, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of hard work, and I didn't actually do any of the songwriting. It was mainly the guitarist, so I mainly joined the band just because I wanted to be in a band, I think, and it was like kind of my dream. But after high school, the band disbanded, I guess, and I wanted to do my own thing. I always really wanted to do pop songs and pop music, and I wanted to go more that route. So that's when I decided to go solo.
Oh, that's awesome. So my next question, since you said you're from California, what are some favorite venues you like to go see shows at?
Um, Probably the main ones here are Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of my favorite bands there, Neck Deep, The Main, just to name a few. And then I've seen a couple shows at Boardwalk, and that's normally where I've actually played a lot of my shows. And then
Okay.
obviously they just built a new arena here, Golden One Center. That place is pretty amazing. So those are probably the top three in my opinion.
Awesome, awesome. You did mention like pop, like kind of like pop, kind of almost pop punk is neck deep,
All
but
right,
would you say that that kind of influences your sound at all? Would you?
definitely. Definitely, yeah. I grew up with I grew up listening to bands like Blink 182, Green Day, Simple Plan. Those are like the bands I grew up listening to, and I've always it's always been something that's been close to my heart, music wise. But I've always loved pop music too, so of course I wanted to incorporate both of it. But on my record, I have a mixture of pop songs with pop punk songs, but yeah.
That's awesome, man. That kind of goes into the next question: musical influences. So would you say that bands like mentioned, Simple Plan, like Neck Deep, those I guess they evoke, interest your vocal, stylings and how you do things. Are there any pop bands that you would say kind of fall in that same direction where it influenced your music and, just how you go about it?
Definitely. Metro Station, that's like one of the first bands I listened to, like when they first came out. That was literally like my favorite band growing up. And bands like 1975, like newer bands like that, even, maybe even a little bit of Maroon 5,
Oh,
um,
nice. Okay.
just stuff like that. And, Metro Station, to go back with that, like they're good buddies of mine. Played about 3 or 4 shows with them. I have a song out with Trace from Metro Station, so that's cool. And yeah, it's awesome.
No, that's definitely cool. That was something like I mentioned prior to the interview was that, I did see that Trace was on a song, so that's definitely good for you and
Def-
I was super stoked to check it out. I was telling Zach before I joined, I was like I found out about you through BVTV, so I know
right.
that they always have some sick bands, so definitely you're a part of those bands that I like, so I'm definitely stoked to hear about new things and things coming out. But next question, Zach, kind of in relation to the other one as well. What have been some bands that you've been jamming more recently?
More recently, Neck Deep, actually, I just mentioned that, but they released a couple of singles. the new the main. They just released a new album.
Oh
I've been
yes, yeah.
that them nonstop. It's fantastic. Trying to think what else. Um, oh boy, trying to think here. I don't know. Probably a lot of the main actually. I've actually there's I want to do like I want to do like a medley kind of thing.
Yeah.
I want to like record it like a cover because they're like one of my all time favorite bands. So I think that's like something that I'm going to try to do here soon. Do like a medley of a bunch of main songs.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick. I've been a main fan for some time too as well, so I would definitely like to hear your kind of spin on it. I know you got
Yeah,
a different like take on things, so I think it would be kind of cool to hear how you would, put your own spin on it for sure.
definitely. Yeah, I want to do like just a lot of their singles and a couple of my favorite songs from them. Maybe like 6 or 7 songs. That's kind of like what that's like probably my next little project I'm going to work on here soon.
Nice, nice. So,
And maybe record a video for it or something.
oh, that'd be awesome. Super pumped for that. But next question, Zach. You may have already answered it, but if you could pick a song to cover, what song would it be?
Oh God, right now, let's see. Uh, I might go back to the main again because it's like my biggest inspiration right now. Probably, they have a song on their record called "Taxi."
Yes,
And
yes.
the record, I love that song. I'm always singing along to that one. So I think that would be probably my main one at the moment.
Yeah, I could definitely see you doing that one for sure. But next question, Zach. Another fun one. Favorite food to eat?
Um, I think I eat pizza probably more than anything. Pretty cliche, but it's true. A lot of pizza, a lot of sushi, Chinese food, Thai food. I like all that stuff.
There you go. There you go.
Spicy food, anything spicy, I like.
Ooh, okay, okay. I can get down with that. But that's pizza. I mean, well, you can't go wrong with pizza, man. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But next question, Zach. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, who would it be?
Oh man, right now, honestly, like some big pop artist or something like that. Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, like something like I don't care. Like someone big in the pop world would be awesome. Just something that's always on the radio, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like a dream come true.
I feel like if I could pick one for you, if I had to sit down and think of one, I'd probably go with. I feel like I would go with The Weekend. I feel like that would be.
Sick, yeah. Also, like another one, Post Malone would be really cool, and
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
love Post Malone.
He's on
So
he's on the rise, so I feel like
yeah,
I feel like people are getting into his stuff. It took a while for me to get into it, but I like it now, so I
he
can
seems like
definitely.
a cool dude too. Down to earth, kind of just doing what he wants.
Yeah, which is weird because like to me, like he used to listen to like real heavy music. He used to be in like a metalcore band.
Too, yeah.
So like that's
Uh,
super cool for me, like just being somebody that's just like, oh, I listen to this all the time, but like Post Malone's like, yo, I do this, I do this like, music thing on the radio, but I still get down with some like Die Artist Murder and all that stuff. So,
Right, right.
which is
Yeah.
insane. But next question, Zach, if you could pick another instrument to play, what instrument would it be?
Um, Probably keyboards. As I've been doing more music and stuff like that, I've been trying to really get into keyboards a little bit more. I used to play a little bit when I was younger, but it's something that I would really love to like incorporate into my live show eventually. Once I get my skills up to where they need to be, it's something I've been trying to work on.
Nice. For the live, you said that you've played live shows. Like, so do you have like a live band that you just play with? Okay.
Yeah, I have a live band. I have a drummer, bassist, and then guitar player, and then I have I have a bunch of backtracks and stuff. And it's cool because my band are the guys that have been with me forever since I started back in 2014.
Oh, sick.
The guy who plays bass for me, Richie, he'll play keyboards for me too if we do like acoustic stuff. They all kind of play everything, so it's kind of nice for like whatever setting we're in. And they've been with me since the beginning. Richie's my like other songwriter. He does all the production and stuff like that. And then Bailey, my drummer, he does all the artwork and marketing and branding and stuff like that. He like made my logo, and then Nathan's new. He's my new guitar player, so I'm gonna start to get to writing with him. But yeah, it's cool. Like everyone's been with me forever, so it's kind of cool to like progress, all together.
Yeah, and kind of have like that sort of like family vibe as well too. So
Yeah, definitely. We're a team, and we all have our own parts of what we do, so it's really cool.
that's cool. I was curious at how like the transition from what you hear like on YouTube as opposed to seeing it live. So I definitely like when bands kind of have that sort of live aspect to what they do.
Yeah,
Obviously, but
I think
definitely
it's really important to have like a team.
yeah.
A solid team that you can rely on. Especially if you're a solo artist. It's cool to like write your own stuff and stuff like that. But I mean, I do the songwriting too. But I mean, like, I think it's nice to have another opinion with you all the time. With what you're doing and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's cool to bounce ideas off of and get kind of a flavor of like you might be thinking about something different and your other band members might be like, oh well, I think maybe you should try this or something. So
Exactly.
I think it's always a great sort of influencer. But getting back to the question, Zach, I don't know how big of a video game fan you are, but
Oh
if
yeah.
you could be a video game character, who'd you be?
Well, I'm late on this one, but I just got a PlayStation,
Oh,
and
nice. Okay.
I've been Xbox like my whole life. So I'm just catching up on like all the exclusives on PlayStation. I finally just beat The Last of Us,
Oh,
so it
nice.
was like one of the best games I've ever played. Probably Joel from Last of Us. It's badass.
Ooh, yes, I totally agree. I like that. Like that
Yeah.
choice. Next question, Zach. In your opinion, who puts on a great live show and a favorite show that you've been to?
Oh gosh. Okay, so like there's a few. So like back in the day, I saw Owl City actually.
Ooh, okay,
It was a surprise. That was like
okay.
probably one of the best live shows I've ever seen. I literally had like chills the whole time. Um, More mainstream, I guess, would be Justin Bieber. I guess he's really good, fantastic live. And then band wise, like in the scene wise, Neck Deep put on a really good show. The
Yeah.
Main puts on a fantastic show. They're always really good, and Metro Station puts on a really good show as well.
Nice, nice. All right, next question. If you could compile a dream tour, who'd be on it?
Oh gosh, probably it'd be cool to like tour with all the bands I listened to growing up. So like Simple Plan, Good Charlotte, Metro. I don't know. It'd be cool to like. It would just be cool to do that. I think
Like kind of like a throwback tour.
nostalgic tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sick. I could get down. I could totally get down with that because that's like
I'm still waiting for like one to actually happen. Like where all the bands tour together.
who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
this might be the tipping point of bands to be like, yo, everybody
They're all
wants
coming
it.
back though. They're all coming back. Like some 41, Good Charlotte, Simple Plan. Like they're all making a comeback. It seems lately.
I know.
Last
So
year.
fingers crossed that
Fingers crossed. We'll
that
see.
something happens.
Sweet. Yeah.
But next question, Zach. Favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Oh, favorite movie? Oh gosh. Favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite. I watch movies like every day. I'm a big movie guy. I love movies.
How
Trying
about
to
you
think.
give us your like top three that you've seen
Okay.
recently?
Top three I've seen recently. Well, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2 recently.
Ooh,
That
nice.
was really good. The latest Star Wars I think was pretty good. I like Rogue One, but the other one before that was really good.
Yes.
And there's a scary movie that I just saw. Oh, I just saw Split. That was really good. That was
Okay.
a really good one. Yeah.
I have to check that one out because I heard people like it or people you're either like you like it or you just hate it. So there's no like in between. So
Yeah, it was really good. It was like, once there's a little twist at the end. Once you like catch the twist, it makes sense, and you're like, if you know what the twist is, because it references something else. If you understand,
okay.
and it makes the movie even better. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll have to check it out then. I'll have to get
Yeah.
back to you. But
Yeah.
last question,
What,
Zach.
what was the other part of that
Oh,
question?
TV shows.
Oh, TV show. Uh, How I Met Your Mother was probably one of the better shows I've ever watched. I love that show.
Yes, I 100% agree with you. and I've said it probably on multiple occasions in any interview, is that I hate that ending so much
A
that
lot of people hated the ending. I liked it.
I hate it. It makes me so mad because like they teased it and they were like, oh yeah, he's gonna like finally meet his wife, and well, excuse me, spoiler alerts if people have not seen it, but
Yeah,
I mean, oh man, every time somebody brings up How I Met Your Mother, it's either like immediate like yeah, that's awesome, but then I'm like, shit, like that ending just just rips at me.
it was a great show. You know, it had the laughs in it, and then it also had the feels. You know,
Yes, it had
it's
great
good mixture.
back and forth. I totally get
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
But last question, Zach. If you could only listen to one album for a month straight, what album would that be?
Oh gosh. Oh Lord. Oh God. I suck at these kind of questions. There's too many to name. Let's see. I actually really liked. I think the latest Bieber album was really good, and it's kind of long. It's kind of long, so you know, space it out a little bit. It's really good. It's something I can always go back and listen to over and over again.
Nice. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. And
Yeah.
lastly, Zach, tell them about what's going on in the next couple months. Obviously, where they can find you on social
Sure.
media and anything else going on.
For sure. Right now, I just dropped an album called Promises. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, all that stuff. You can go pick it up. You can find me at facebook.com/Zach Van Dyck Music, ZachVanDyck Music. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, under the same name, Zach Van Dyck Music. Thank you guys for checking this interview out. Please go check out my album. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely go check out his album. I want to give a shout out to Common Grounds, Mikey in particular.
Yeah, shout out to Common Grounds. Those guys are awesome.
They are the best. Thanks again, Mikey. Much appreciated. But definitely go check out Zach's stuff. Like I mentioned, I checked out his music video on BVTV.
Yeah, go check out Winter featuring Trace Cyrus on YouTube right now on BBTV. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's super solid. It's definitely, to me, I pride myself on not listening to too many top 40 bands, but I mean,
Yeah.
for me, it's like this is kind of like a refreshing version of pop that I haven't heard from an artist in quite some time. So for me, I can get down with this. I feel like most people will like this stuff. So if you do like his music, check the description where you can go follow his social media. Go give him a subscribe on YouTube. Like he said, go check out his track with Trace. It's awesome. I'm definitely stoked to hear the rest of the album as well. But definitely go check out Zach's music. Really solid stuff. Again, if you like that sort of pop, top 40s, weekend. Yeah.
A little something for everyone on the record. You know, there's a little bit of heavier stuff, a little more laid back stuff, pop rock stuff. You know, just it's good variety.
So there you go. You heard it from the man himself. Definitely go check out Zach's stuff, like I've mentioned like 3 times now. Also, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to hit that subscribe here. Also, make sure to hit that thumbs up as well. And we have merch. There's a link in the description if you'd like to pick something up, help support the boy. That'd be greatly appreciated, and thank you so much. Also, thanks to Zach for coming on, and we'll be talking with you soon, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, of course. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.